You the man and say, Sylk.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Man, Relationship Hour is off the chain today. This grown folk conversation has been off the chain. We got a young lady here waiting to get in on the conversation. We'll start. Kenya, go ahead and break it down and read it for everybody who's just tuning in.
Okay. That was my phone. All right. Dear Sam, I've been happily married to my husband for 20 years. About 5 years ago, we met a couple. There was a mutual attraction all around, and we started swapping. Now, every month, our couple friends call.
They started swapping.
Hey, different strokes. Now, every month, our couple friends call and ask if we want to come out and play. I've come to the point in my life.
How many times a month?
Once a month.
Once a month.
Just
okay.
once.
Once a month they get it in. Okay.
I've come to the point in my life where this is no longer working for me. I only did it in the first place to make my husband happy and to spice up our sex life. I realize how much he enjoys these encounters, and he always asks me first. However, he also senses this setup is getting old to me. If I say no, he walks around with an attitude and makes me feel guilty, so I usually let him go out while I stay at home. All I want or need is him. He has no romantic feelings for this woman, and it's come to the point where her husband is getting tired of it too.
Wow.
And my husband and the woman are the only two players in this twisted game. Am I asking too much to put the genie back in the bottle? And is it possible? What do I do?
Let's take this call. This lady been holding here. Sam Sylk Show, what do you got to say?
Well, for me, that's like opening up a Pandora's box. And once you open it, you can't close it. So it's like they need to either get back in the swing with the couple that they with fully, or they're going to have to find another couple to get with, because even though she don't want to do it no more, once she let him have that first taste of that, he's not going to ever want to stop, and he's going to start doing it without her knowing it, because she don't want him to do it no more. So now he's going to start doing it behind her back. So it's like either they need to go somewhere and seclude themselves from everybody until they can get it back together, or they just going to have to keep doing it and find different couples that want to swing along with them.
Are you a swinger?
No, I'm not.
Okay, all right.
I was married, and my husband just continued to mess around with different women and have children out in the streets. So I divorced him, and now 13 years later, we can finally be friends. We're back into a relationship again with each other, and he's asked me to remarry him. And it took that long for him to understand that I'm not that type of woman. You cannot just go out and mess around on me and think that it's okay. Because I can always either be by myself or wait and allow God to send somebody for me to be with that's going to love me for me and not for all these other women that he wants me to be.
And
I understand sprucing up a relationship and going on and putting on a different wig here and there, maybe some high heel shoes, and
Did you put on a
gameplay.
Did you put on a pink wig yet? A pink one?
A pink one?
Yeah, put on a pink wig.
No, I ain't put on no pink one yet. But I tell you what, I got a few of them I know he loves. So, you know what, I don't have no problem with putting them on. You know.
Yeah. Okay. All
But
right.
yeah, I think they do have a chance, but they either need to keep doing it or just stop completely, and she needs to do different things to spruce up the relationship with her husband.
All right. Thanks a lot. So she says maybe they need to find another couple to start swinging with, because once you open Pandora's box, it is open. So, so is you can't close Pandora's box?
No, you can close it.
You know, I've talked to some people who opened up Pandora's box.
Yeah.
And they played in the box.
Played.
And they're fine. They say we closed the box. We played in there for a while, but we don't open it up anymore.
I feel that.
And they're still married.
Yeah.
A couple of people I talked to, they.
If you care about the person, even if you try something that is fun for a while, if the person cares about you, they're not going to intentionally keep hurting you. So
True.
To me, if it's come to a point where it's hurting you or you don't like it anymore, then you have to speak up. You can't just be like, oh, okay, he's pouting, so I'm just going to back off of my feelings. You have to stand up for your feelings. And if he is really about you in your marriage, then he'll stand with you. If not, then you need to think about it.
I want to get to the part where that he pouts and then he leaves and goes to be with this woman. I think, did anybody catch that? He pouts, he gets upset, and then he goes to be, she lets him go be with this other woman, and the wife is the husband in that other relationship, he's not going. He don't like that mess.
Right.
So he's getting with his wife. And so now you got the husband, he tired of it, he's sitting at home. And then the wife, she's not participating, so they're going to do what they got to do, and they come back home to each other.
Absolutely.
What you guys got to say about that? 888-409-0931, 888-409-0931, Sam Sylk Show.
Now, Debbie said you shouldn't never open this world to him. I believe him and the woman now has feelings for one another, and they are using the fact that you and her spouse are okay with it. Now the question is, will he ever stop? Not just with her or with other women. Now he's been doing it.
Yeah. 888-409-0931. Feel free to chime in on this conversation. Tough one. More comments.
Sharon said, first off, you're all nasty and stupid wrapped in one. Secondly, just face the fact that your husband desires the other woman more than you.
Yeah.
You never should have opened that can of worms.
Yeah.
You stood before God and took vows. I don't remember saying anything about sharing each other's.
Yeah.
God is not pleased.
All right. Share this video, get your take. So let me go back. The wife introduced her husband to this, right?
Well, she said they met a couple, and there was a mutual attraction within the couple, so they decided to take it further.
How does that go?
Yeah.
You out and about with your wife, with your husband, having a good time, having dinner or whatever. Then there's another couple, and then he says, damn, his wife sure looks good. And she says, oh, yeah, look at the muscles on her husband.
Well,
I mean, how does someone here, if we're not going to, we all grown, just tell us, how does that happen?
well, it doesn't happen at like dinner or a random place. You're going to be going online to people who are interested in the same lifestyle.
So you saying they went online? Is that what possibly happened? They went online?
They probably met somebody online, or they probably met someone at a party where you know that it's safe to do that. You're not just going to walk up, hey, let me sleep with your wife.
Hey, yeah, that's your wife looks beautiful. You can have mine and I can have yours, and we both can be in the same room.
No, you kind of have to be looking for exactly. That's what would happen.
Exactly, that's what's going to happen. We want to get your take. We read more comments, 888-409-0931, 888-409-0931. I'm going to do this real quick break right quick. All right, chime in right now. We live on Facebook with the Relationship Hour. Welcome everybody around the country who's watching. So her and her husband got into a threesome. She doesn't want it anymore. He does, and that other wife does. Help us out. Yeah.
So Alice said once a month was way too much.
Yeah.
I can see how you outgrew the swapping. What I don't like is that you did it for him. 5 years is a long time
Well,
to
she
be
did it for him
swapping
too, right?
and not
I mean, for
liking
herself too, right?
Well,
How long were they doing this?
5 years.
Damn.
5 years.
So once a month.
For 5 years.
So once, here's something now that I'll let you get back to that.
Okay.
Even though you were able to get more, someone got tired of it.
Right.
Even though you was able to go out the box, someone got tired of it and somebody kept on liking it.
Yeah, that can happen.
All right. And so so once a month, fourth Saturdays, they will have this threesome.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. Why is it a threesome?
Well, it's not
it's
a
a
threesome.
foursome. It's swapping.
This is swapping. Yeah, this is different.
It's
A
swapping.
threesome, you're just
Okay.
inviting one extra person
All right.
into your life.
We're learning something today, guys. So a threesome is 3 people, obviously.
Yeah.
And when it's 4, it's a quadruple. It's a quadruculum.
You're just swapping at that point. You're just swapping.
Sam Sylk Show, what do you got to say about this?
Hello.
Hey, hold on, brother. Hold on. Sam Sylk Show, hello.
Hey, Sam.
Hey.
What I got to say about that one is it took the Greek gods centuries to put Pandora in her box. She didn't open the box, so good luck with putting that back in the box. She didn't be relatively gave her husband free reign on that one.
Wow.
So that's the only thing I can say about that one. You didn't open that box, and now you're trying to put that demon back in the box, and you are having a very difficult time. I feel for you, but that's your bed, So
No, that's their bed.
Clearly. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's their bed. You got two. That's 2 willing participants and 2 unwilling participants.
Yeah.
So where they go from there? So Pandora, is running rampant in that relationship.
All right. Thanks for the
Have a
call.
great day.
You too. 888-409-0931. You can call in and give your take. All right. We'll go to the comments.
Okay. Rachel said, "What a tangled web you've wove. Guess what? Your no means nothing to him at this point, seeing as he acts the part you make to make you feel guilty. You guys gave each other permission to cheat, and now you want to go back to a monogamous marriage? It's too late. Pandora's box has been opened, and now there's no closing it."
And so when these quadruplisms,
Just swapping.
or swapping, when you're swapping,
Yes.
that means that now the husband is sleeping with your wife.
Yes.
That the other lady's husband is sleeping with your wife.
Yes.
And at the same time, she see, I'm getting confused already. So that means
Just switching.
so we switch it at the same time, and we both are having sex with
Each
each
other's
other's
person. Yes.
at the same time.
At the same damn time.
Is anyone watching the other person, or you just so into what you into?
No, it depends on the dynamic. It depends on whether you
Hey.
just all mix together.
Look what I'm doing to your wife.
Yeah, I mean,
Look what I'm doing to your wife. He never do it like that. He never do it like this. He never do it like that. He never do it like this. That's how I go. Well, hey, man, last time I had your wife like this. Hey. I'm just
you
saying.
got issues, y'all. I don't even know.
I'm just saying, man. You ain't never did that to me, baby. What is that? And then his wife goes, "Don't worry, I got something for you."
Well, it must have been fun. 5 years, it is a long time. It's a
Boy,
long
for 5 whole years.
5 years.
5 whole years. All right.
Dania said, "You should have never opened this can of worms to start. If you knew that was not the type of woman you were from the start, now that you've stepped in the crap, you will have to stand in it. This is one of the reasons women don't respect marriage, because y'all have lost the value of the word."
Yeah.
And Dania also wanted us to say happy belated birthday to her daughter, Tajane Fields.
Tajane Fields, happy birthday to you. Good old happy birthday.
Yeah. Artina said, I think it's no longer swingers. They're cheaters with permission.
Cheaters. But are you cheating if the person know that this is what they're going to do, what we're going to do?
No, it's not technically cheating because she's giving permission.
You give her permission. Cheating means you're sneaking and doing something that you're hiding something.
Right.
Okay, got you.
So he's not being deceptive.
Okay.
He might be manipulative because he's working on her compassion for him wanting to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, Lisa said, if you're going to do all that, why get married? Marriage is a commitment. Where are the morals? OMG. Oh, Steve is upset with us for starting 10 minutes early. He said, "Oh, y'all started 10 minutes early, huh? You're not trying. You're not trying to avoid my comments, are you?"
Nah, Steve, we have a very important conversation coming up at 1:30. I want everybody to hear. So yeah.
Okay, Tiffany said she gave her man away and also herself. It's very hard to get that back. He may not feel for you the way he used to because most men want that, that pee to themselves. Now I have to raise the question, are they all gay?
Oh, talking about because if her, listen, I can't, listen now. Okay, so when she wants to do it, when he wants to do the swapping, she doesn't want to, right? And so he gets mad and pout like a little kid, as she stated.
Pouts, yeah.
And then she said, "I would just go ahead and go."
Right. I don't want to do that.
So when he gets there, her husband is obviously there.
Yeah. Or unless they go to a hotel.
You're
they
right.
might just meet up at a hotel.
And so I only can imagine her husband saying, "Oh, where your wife at? She didn't come?"
He might have some.
Oh, she didn't come.
He might have some erectile dysfunctions, to say it nicely, and that might be the reason the other wife became disinterested because the first wife was disinterested.
No, she just probably was just like, she's tired of it. She don't want to do that anymore.
No, I'm talking about the husband of the other couple.
Yeah,
If she might think it's whack. Like, I don't want to swap anymore. It's not fun. You keep your husband to yourself.
We read last comments. And feel free to call before we go. 5 more minutes, 888-409-0931, 888-409-0931.
Sandra said they would have to have feelings for each other
It's been
after
5
5
years.
years. That's just a mess.
You would think so, right?
Yeah.
God forbid one of them died. Do they all sit on the front row together? All three of them?
That was our person.
Huh?
Yeah, they have to say that was
our person.
Yeah. I mean, different strokes for different folks. I feel that if you decide to change that lifestyle, you are not required to be the same person that you were an hour ago, more or less days ago or a month ago or whatever. Don't let anybody hold you to anything that you were. You can reinvent yourself every single day.
Every day. Every day you can turn around.
Yes. So
Every day.
every day you're alive, you can choose a new choice.
Yeah.
And if that's not your choice anymore, choose something different. If your husband is not coming along with you, then you might have to choose a different choice there as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
people evolve, people change.
Yeah. All right, guys. Leave your comments, share the video. Appreciate everybody who chimed in today. And be careful when you open up the box. Sometimes you only think about the moment.
Yes.
You have to think about the what ifs, the maybes, and ifs. You have to include that in any decision when it comes to letting other folk in your situation, all right?
For sure.
Have a wonderful day, man. Sam Sylk Show.